Good morning, lovely people. How's everybody doing? Okay, today, because I have a bread order, I've got a bread order for sourdough, but I'm also going to show you how you can make baguettes. Because remember the first bread recipe I showed you? So, doesn't matter if it's that dough recipe or sourdough recipe, any recipe works. I'm going to show you how to shape a baguette and what's the difference. Like, because a baguette is long, you need this thing called the couche to shape it, right? Because we're not going to use any of this, or which is what we normally use for the normal bread. So, assuming you already have your dough, which I have in here, big batch of it, you're going to need a towel, okay? A tea towel. If you don't have a kitchen towel that you can dedicate to your baking, what also works is an old pillowcase, okay? Take an old pillowcase, and what you're going to do to prepare the couche, well, again, my kitchen's hot, I told you. Prepare the couche is you're going to flour this cloth, okay? And then you're going to, wait, can you see? Let me adjust it. You're going to flour the cloth, and then you're going to make little sections, can you see? Like that, which is going to hold the shape of the baguette. So I'll show you step by step. So first, we're going to prep the couche. Now, got my flour here. I love this. It's from IKEA. It's actually for infusing tea. It's actually to put tea inside, but I don't drink tea. I'm a coffee person. But it works perfectly for this purpose. Okay, so, can you guys see? Hang on, there we go. So I'm going to take the flour and just dust it all over this cloth. Or pillowcase. A pillowcase works, an old pillowcase that you can dedicate to your baking is good enough. Just any cotton material, really. So you're just going to flour it. Okay? Flour like half of it. Okay. Now, what I put underneath is basically a baking tray. Sorry. Smoker's cough. Okay, and then just leave this aside for now. So you've got your couche all floured inside, leave it aside for now. We'll get back to that later. So next is flour your table. Oh, okay, guys, I need you all to do me one thing. Because, like I said, I'm making all these videos for pure entertainment and to keep you all informed as well. It gives me something to do during the MCO. I need you to, if you watch the videos and you like it, just give it a thumbs up, give it a like or a comment so that I know you're there. I know you're there because, and I appreciate that, a lot of you have private messaged me, WhatsApp me, especially Eileen, I've not seen you for so long, my geisha, I know, and Ali, people that I've not been in touch with for a long time, and they WhatsApp me, so that's great. But I'm like that, okay? I make the video, I upload it, then I check, ooh, how many people seen? And then if the numbers go down, I feel like, oh, they don't like my video. So then I get upset with myself. I know that's not true because I know you're watching. So give it a like so that I know you're there, okay? Right. Moving on. So I have a really huge batch of dough here. Now, assuming you've made your dough from scratch or it's been kept in the fridge. Remember the first bread that I taught you how to make and the balance you can keep in the fridge? So let's assume this is it. So what we're going to do is take some out. You will not believe the amount of dough I have. You see this? That's because I sell bread, okay? I do. It's not the main thing that I do. I actually have the Danish food catering. And I'm a breading and marketing consultant, but right now, during MCO, this is what I do. So, I have a big batch of it. So you're going to pull out what you need. for today's video, we're just going to use that much. Cover it back. Okay, that's that. Put that aside. Now, so dough out from the fridge. Now you're going to knead it. Unlike the first one, you didn't need to knead it. This you need to knead. No particular technique. What I'm doing here, I'm trying to do it really slow so you can see. Always remember to flour your hands. Now, I know, you see the other bread making videos, right? It's like the dough doesn't stick to their hands. Yet they don't tell you. You see what I have here? Very nearby. It's a, oh! Camera fell down. It's a bowl of flour, very nearby. So you don't realize my hands reaching out there to constantly dust my hand with dough. Okay, so just knead it any way that you want to. Many types of kneading, but technically it's just push and pull. Push and pull, push and pull. Turn it around. Sometimes I like to do this too. So any style of kneading that works for you. Just keep kneading it till the bread is ready, and you will know when it's ready. The dough will tell you. Again, every mixture is a bit different. This is a for my sourdough. It's 50% rye flour, 50% wheat flour, and I'm using fresh starter, fresh sourdough, fresh yeast. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna not knead it too much, but just a little bit. From here on, if you're making the sourdough bread, you don't ever knead it again. I'll get to that later. Today we're making the baguettes, right? Today's one is about how do we shape the baguettes. Now, so got your dough there? Okay, watch. Kind of just loosely flatten it out. Okay? What makes a baguette is you're going to shape it. Oops, sorry. First step after you knead it, delete that part. First step after you knead it is you are going to just let it rise in a ball shape for now. We're not going to shape it yet. Okay? You let it rise first. Just leave it like that. Some flour on top. And leave it for about an hour. Cover it with a tea towel and just leave it for an hour. And in the next video, then I'll show you how to shape it. I forgot this step and I was going to go straight to shaping it now. From the fridge, I have a bit of a sore throat. No, it's not corona. From the fridge, take it out, knead it. Just make it into a round ball and let it kind of double in size, and then we're going to shape it. Why do we have to leave it for a while? We want the air to go in. We want the yeast to do its thing. Okay, so I'll see you in about an hour.